Chat filter. All messages. Anyone? Check it all. Yeah. Good. What's this? To the game to stream with? What? No. Q&A. Start. What's this? A good poll or a good question and answer? I'm gonna do that right now. We got retro on it. All right. Let's read some Psalms. Start with one of my favorites. OV 139. From Holy Bible, King James Bible. I'm going to start with Psalm 139. One of my favorites. We're already close. We're already there. All right. Psalm 139. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsetting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. I cannot attain unto it. Whither is my favorite part? Starting at 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Yep, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. You liked that video? I hope so. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in uttermost parts of the sea, thou art there. That's all good. God loves it all. God gave us those gifts. Even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, and I like many other books too, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yeah, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Herb Nerps, much love, fam. Yeah, same here. I'm not religious. Spiritual though. Thanks for your support, Herb Nerps. Much love, fam. Hi, Dory. Love, dog. Y'all have any requests for any of your favorites? Psalm 139 is one of my favorites. Psalm 91, also a really good one. Let's go to 91. Let's see if anybody requests anything. Yeah, I'm reading the Bible live, but I also have some other stuff like the Gospel of Thomas. And I have Neville Goddard that I read. And, well, Herb Nerps. you don't have to be a Christian to like books, and you know what I mean. And there is some good inspiration and some good knowledge to be gained from parts of the Bible, especially in Psalms. You know, I don't know if you know, but back in the day, I guess slavery time or whatnot, Psalms for salute, Psalms for like the slaves and the Aborigines and the some of the islanders, they used the book of Psalms as a book of spells. That's what it was used for back in the day. Used for spells. And it was used for songs, but it was used to get what you want. It's like fight my enemy off, or deliver me from evil right here. Thanks everybody for joining, and thanks for all the thumbs up. I got one I can see already. I appreciate it, buddy. What up? All right, let's go to. I have some stuff underlined right here. Psalm 142, 5, 6, and 7. I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I. I wouldn't affirm that. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, for thou shalt deal bountifully with me. Nice. I appreciate it, Mason Lawrence. I'm guest from Forsaken. Thank you so much. Thanks for the likes and the thumbs up, everybody. I'm going on Vintage TV. All right, let's don't tell me I got this. My Bible recently fell apart, so I got a little out of order here. I was going to Psalm 91. You know, another one I really like is, I've had this Bible since I was 16. Thank you, Mason. And it's been weathered. It's been tattered and torn for sure. Where's the rest of my Psalms at, though? I really would like to have the rest of my Psalms back. Just kind of strictly going to read from Psalms today. Maybe it's flipped up. Got a mess here, y'all. Bear with me just a second. How about it? I like Proverbs too. Let me read you one of my favorite Proverbs. It's chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Now that verse got me through some hard times, some rough times back in the day when I first was a teenager, started reading the Bible. That verse right there became my favorite. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. That's really true. Dude, I really am missing some Psalms here. The book we're reading out of, yeah. Any suggestions? It's actually it's not a fairy tale. It's more of a psychological. It's more of a it's literal. Some's literal, and a lot of it's metaphysical. It's a spiritual guide. It's a book of psychology in ways. It can be used as a tool, parts of it. But yeah, back in the day, they used Psalms as a spell book, to cast spelling. That's what I heard from some hoodoo priestesses. But I mean, there is some, like in Proverbs and Psalms, some other areas, there is some good stuff stuff. Yeah, that part too. That part too. Some of it. So some of it was actually maybe wrote for control. At the same time, like pay your taxes, whatnot. Hi, Ryder. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. If you give me any hearts or anything, that'd be much appreciated. I'm new to the going live. I'm going to read some Neville Goddard. I got some. Look, also Herp. So I got the Gospel of Thomas, which was taken out of the Bible. There was originally 88 books. Now it's 66. I got that one and another good one that I want to read somewhere is the book of Mary Magdalene. I want to read that on here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see y'all hitting it. All right, this is a series of a compilation of books. Now, Herp Nerps, dude, look up Neville Goddard and his teachings, and it's a totally different take and totally different conceptualization of the Bible and the meaning and everything. Well, I think you would enjoy it. It's about it helps with creating your reality the way that you would prefer it. You know what I mean? Check out Neville Goddard if you get a chance. I think you'd like, if you just type in on YouTube Neville Goddard, like some of his lectures, I think you might. I don't have the Quran. I had the Bhagavad. How you say it? Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. The Hindu text. I enjoyed that, but I didn't get to finish reading it all. I haven't read much. Just maybe a page or two out of the Quran. I read some Hindu text, but excuse me. All right, any suggestions on what anyone wants me to read out of the Bible? Because I'm missing the Psalms that I want to read. I could just pick a random Psalm since that's what we're here for, or a random verse. You know what Psalm I like? I like Psalm 82. And you'll like that too, Herp. Psalm 82:6 says, I said ye are gods, lowercase, and all children of the Most High. We're all special, you know what I mean? I do not have the Book of Mormon. No. I don't even know how to get it. I don't even know how to get that. I don't know if I might would check it out though if I had it. I'm open to any suggestions though. Yeah. I believe I have the Book of Enoch. All right, let's get back over here. I don't think I have the Book of Eli either, dude. I'm lacking on some of these books. I found some of my Psalms, but I'll definitely look into them. I have a good bit of books actually, but not any of these. I've studied some of the audio books of the Nag Hammadi or whatever. Look, I got the dopamine patch from TikTok. If you go to my TikTok page, watch my video, and get you some of these TikTok dopamine patches. I'll get a little small fee off of it. But I got a song for you. Let's get a song for you you'll like. He that dwelleth in the secret place. And while we're at it, we'll make it clear that heaven's not out there. Heaven is inside of you. You know what I mean? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge Yeah, I saw that movie. I didn't know it was a book too. If it was a book too, I saw it with Denzel. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. You see, these are affirmations as well. You affirm good things, and the good things happen. Like attracts like. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. For they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. And her too, obviously. I haven't seen it in a while, but I would like to watch it again. It was a really good movie. Yeah, about anything with Denzel and it's good. It's a good movie, though, right? God, I believe it. That's about like most churches. I don't believe in that, really. It's really about loving others, being kind, do the right thing, love people like you love yourself. Don't be greedy and hateful and you know, you know what I mean. You got it. So, and I appreciate you joining me for the live. Much love. Yeah, I post a little bit of crazy whatever. I like to just enjoy life. People don't, it's hard to understand that. That's all it is. It's a money making scheme. That's all it is a business. It's not much different than it's actually a business and like a government, a way to control the masses, to be honest. Religion in Greek means to bind. To bind. So we don't want to be religious for real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've done my research. I've done a good bit of research. So I used to be a Christian back in the day, but I do follow the basic teachings of Jesus for sure. Love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus was a teacher and a mystic, and he died for telling the truth. It's because he was letting all the secrets out, letting people empowering the people so that they wouldn't have to go to synagogues and churches and get their info from the Pope and from preachers, so they could go straight to the source and experience heaven on earth. And Jesus was letting all the secrets out of healing and how powerful we are. So they murdered Jesus, But yeah, it's deep. It's all about the love. Okay. Well, I was debating that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Let me flex it up, huh? I need to work out. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad I decided not to wear the shirt. I don't like to wear shirts or shoes. But stay blessed. Herp, Nerps, you are awesome. Thanks for watching my other videos too. I try to spread a little laughter and yeah, right, and love, and I wish you all the best. Also do some energy healing, yeah, a variety of things. So tap in. Thank you. So I'm gonna do this again later. I'll read something different. We'll switch it up, or we'll do some music or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna start going live more and interacting and building this thing up. I love you all, especially you Herp Nerps. Peace within. Eternal gratitude, fam. Thank you.